Good morning, students. Welcome to today's information technology class. Students, now we are going to study the positioning of fingers on the keyboard. So before teaching, I would like to give a small introduction about the keys on the keyboard and each row. How do we call it as? If you know, then only when I use the word upper row or a middle row or the first row, you would be able to understand clearly. Okay, so here you can see the alphabets are in three rows, right? So which is the first row? So this is the first row. We call it as first row or bottom row. We call it as first row or bottom row. Then this is the second row. We call it as second row or middle row. This is called second row or middle row. Clear? So I don't have a space. That's what I have written on this side. Okay. Then the alphabets QWERTY, UIOP. They are called upper row or third row. They are called as upper row or third row. Third slash upper. So these are the three rows in the keyboard. Is it clear? So how many rows are there? Three rows. First row, second row, third row. Okay. The first row it's also called as bottom row. The second row it's also called as middle row. Then the third row it's also called as upper row. Clear? Okay. Then the fingers. Okay. So when you start typing on a keyboard, where you have to keep the 8 fingers on the keyboard. Where do you keep? That's good. You have to keep it in the middle row in A, S, D, F. Then other side L, K here. A, S, D, F, L, K, sorry, semicolon, L, K, J. Semicolon, L, K, J. So here only you have to keep your fingers. Right? So we call those keys as home keys. We call it as home keys. So always your 8 fingers should be on the home keys. Okay. So home keys, and you can move up or down after pressing. After depress, you have to get back to the home keys itself. Got it? And in your right thumb, you have a right thumb, right? You have to use it for space bar. Have to use right thumb for space bar. Okay, while typing, if you want to leave a space, just to press the right thumb, not the left one, right thumb. Clear? Okay. Then when you type from home keys to, that is from the middle row to the upper row or to the bottom row, how do you place your fingers? How do you place your fingers? Okay. So four fingers are there, and we are using 4 fingers from left and right hands, right? So this is called little finger. So little finger, which will be denoted as LF. Little finger, LF. And this one, ring finger. The second one, we used to wear rings, right? So rings. So this is called ring finger. Ring finger. It's called RF. Okay. Then this one, it's a middle finger. We call it as MF. It's called middle finger. It's MF. Then this is the index finger. To show somebody, we use the index finger. This is IF. We call it as IF. Index finger. Okay. So these are the 4 we use it. We don't use a thumb finger. Only for space we use it. Okay. So you have to use the home keys. Go up and down. You have to use it. Is it clear? So I will be using all these shortcut keys while teaching the keys on how to use it. So just remember that LF means little finger, RF ring finger, MF middle finger, IF index finger. Clear? Okay, let's go and see from the textbook. Students, did you understand the 3 rows of alphabets in the keyboard? Okay, what are the 3 rows? That's a bottom row, or we call it as the first row. Then middle row or second row, also we can call it as a home keys, home row. Okay, because home keys, we call those keys as a home keys in the middle row, right? So we can also call it as home rows. Then the next one, it's a top. Okay, it's a upper row or third row, we can call it as. Now we are going to study one by one how to type using each uh, rows. Okay, allocation of keys to fingers, how to allocate your keys. So all of you look here. Do you see the screen, the keyboard? Yes. Okay, so this is the home keys. These are called home row or middle row or second row. Okay, so here A S D F semicolon L K J. So little finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger. So you have to do like this. One, one, two, three, four. Then for G, you have to use the index finger. So F and G, for F and G, use the index finger. And if you go with the right side also J and K should be with the index finger. Okay, so I'll type it over here. You can see. So let me take a Word document. Okay, so let me make a handwriting bigger than this normal size. Okay, so you have to type it like this. So I'm holding my fingers in the right place. Using the tangible line, I'm just testing that my fingers are on the right keys. Okay, yes, A, S, D, F, G, G, then semicolon L, K, J, H. Leave a space, A, S, D, F, G, semicolon, L, K, J, H, space, A, S, D, F, G, semicolon, L, K, J, H, space, A, S, D, F, G, then semicolon, L, K, J, H. Leave a space, A, S, D, F, G, semicolon, L, K, J, H. Okay, then leave a double line spacing. Again type A, S, D, F, G, semicolon, L, K, J, H. Leave a space, A, S, D, F, G, semicolon, L, K, J, H. So when you type immediately, so you have to tell that in your mind, okay, with no need to say loudly, you can simply say A, S, D, F, G, semicolon, L, K, J, H. So if when you keep repeating and type it, automatically the fingers, the muscle memory will recollect what you are typing. Okay, the next time there is no need for you to recollect what letter is there and no need to look at the keyboard. So this is, you have to practice until you get a high speed. Okay, A, S, D, F, G. Okay, then semicolon, L, K, J, H, space, A, S, D, F, G, semicolon, L, K, J, H. Likewise, you have to keep continue with the two line spacing. You have to write it until you get practice. Okay, so this is the way you have to keep your fingers on the home keys, that is on the middle row. Okay, so let me go to the lesson. Okay, so this is what you have to do. So allocation of keys to fingers, allocation of keys to fingers on the second row or home row. We can call it as home row also. Okay, so let's see what is given here. So the same thing as I said, it is the practice exercises given here. A, S, D, F, G, semicolon, L, K, J, H. So what you have to do is type the following in double line spacing to get perfection over the home row. To get perfection, you have to write it in a double line spacing and you just repeat the same until you get a hands-on practice. Okay, then next exercise, practice exercise. Once you get a hands-on practice on the second row, that is on the home row, middle row, then you have to again practice this with a double line spacing, and after that you have to write DASK SAD. So these are the things you have to write it. These are the things you have to write it. See, it's all the letters from the home keys only, home rows only. Only using home keys you should be able to just switch between the fingers. Okay, so if you want to write DASK, which fingers you have to hold? DASK, you have to do it. Let me take a Word document also. So see, I'm not looking at the keyboard. Okay, I'm not looking at the keyboard. So using the index fingers, I'm just checking whether my fingers are in the tangible line keys or not. Okay, so I'm just cross checking whether I'm keeping my fingers on the home keys properly. Yes, I have a sensation of tangible lines on F and J. So I'm just holding it correctly. So right. So what is the word? DASK, right? So DASK. Then SAD, 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 LALL, LAL. So whatever the word it's given, I can type it without seeing the keyboard. Okay, flask, fats, LALL, LAL. Okay, the next one, flask, FLASK, flask. Okay, flad, FLAD, flad. So whatever it is given, you can type it even without looking at the keyboard. But you need a hands-on practice. You need hands-on practice. You need. Clear? Okay, so let's see the next one. So we have studied allocation of fingers in the middle row or home keys we have seen. Now we will see at the how to keep the fingers on the upper row, and for upper row also they have given practice exercise. Okay, so let me take the document. Okay, so allocation of keys to fingers on the third row. Third row means which is on the top. Top upper row it's called third row. Okay. So in third row, how to keep our fingers, how to move our fingers. Normally our fingers will be on the middle row with the home keys, right? So only we have to lift our fingers to type the keys which are in the upper row. That is third row. Okay. So normally the first little finger is in A. Okay, if you want to write W, you have to use the little finger. Then the next letter it's Q, you have to use a little finger. The next letter it's W, you have to use the ring finger RF. Then E, you have to use the middle finger. Then R, you have to use the index finger. The next letter also IF is also index finger. Fourth and fifth letters are same index finger. And if you come from the right side, P, the letter P, using a little finger, then ring finger O, middle finger I, index finger U and Y. U and Y. Okay, so this is the way you have to type it, and in order to make it get practice, practice exercise. Okay, so first we will do the first row also, and then we will go with the practice exercise. Okay, then allocation of keys to fingers on the first row, that is on the bottom row. So again we are using little finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger. And what is the use of right thumb? Yes, to give a space. To give a space, we are using right thumb. Clear? Okay. So how to move it? So do you know what are the keys are there in the keyboard at the bottom row? Yes. Okay. Keys are not given. So where it is, we will check with the keyboard. Okay. Yes. Here are the keys. Okay. Z with the little finger, X with the, you can see here, X with the ring finger, C with the middle finger, B and B with the index finger. And if you take the right side, okay, dot, okay, dot is there, then question mark, dot, comma, M, N. Okay, these are the keys we are using. So first you have to use a little finger, then a ring finger, middle finger, index finger. Then index finger for two letters next to adjacent to each other. Clear? Okay, this is the way we have to use our fingers, allocate the of keys to the fingers on each row we have studied. Got it? Okay. So you can practice, type the following in double line spacing. This is already I said. So let's go to the next practice exercise, and if you want we can try practice. This is a practice is the fourth one. Let's see the third one. Yes. Here it's the third one for upper row. Okay. So let me take a Word document. Say I'm typing. I'm keeping my fingers Q W E R T. Okay. Then P O I U Y. then leave a space, QWERT, then POIUY, space QWERT, R and T with the same index finger, okay? Then POIUY. Clear? So this is what you have to type, and you have to practice this with a double line spacing. This is for upper row keys. Okay, then fourth exercise you have to follow. Type the following words in double line spacing to practice the bottom row of the keyboard. So bottom row, what are the letters? GAMERO. Okay, GAMEROXY. This is mixture of everything, I think. Okay, so you can try that. So let me let me type the given thing in my word file. Okay, so without looking at the keys on the keyboard you have to do it. Okay, so it is GAMEROXYTIMETAXIMINDCAMPJUMPLAZY. See, double time I have pressed A, ZY, comma, right fingers you have to use it, comma, then SIZE, semicolon, ZEAL, comma, haze, HAZE, comma, ZONE, semicolon, ZINC. Okay, so I'm not looking at the keyboard, I'm just looking at the screen what is written. Okay, full stop, then next line, GAMEROXXY, TIMETAXIMINDCAMPJUMPLAZY. Okay, size, SIZE, comma, uh, zeal, ZEAL, comma, haze, 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 comma, zone, ZONE, zone. Okay, then ZINC, zinc, dot. So then on, comma, no, comma, man, comma. You may make a mistake. Okay, so don't feel bad about it. You have to start typing what is given. Number, NUMBR, number. Okay, so then member, then remember, then general. Likewise, you have to write. Next line again, on, comma, no, comma, man, comma, can, comma, child, comma, chalk, comma, number, 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 comma, member, comma, remember, comma, general. So you will get a speed practice when you start typing it. Okay, so each and every practice work it's given, you try to do it one page, at least one page, or unless and until you get practice on the letters. See, even if you ask me without the keyboard I can't remember what are the letters, but when my fingers goes on the computer keyboard, immediately my muscles memory recollect what are the keys and where I have to keep my fingers. So, and I'm able to type it quickly. So similarly you can also do it, but for that you need a practice, not simply practicing for one page, then you can't say that I'm not able to type. In a daily basis, daily type one page, every activity do one page, then if you see, even after 10 days you will get a good practice of speed typing. And also make sure the sitting posture. Okay, how to sit properly, you not sit relaxedly, you have to sit in a right position, what I have shown before. Clear? So these are the ways, these are the allocation of keys to fingers. So what are the fingers we are using? We use little finger, ring fingers, middle fingers, index fingers for 2 letters in each row. The middle row it's called home row or second row. The upper row it's called third row. Bottom row it's called second row. Is it clear? So total 3 rows. Okay, first, second, third. Bottom, middle or home, then upper. I hope it's clear for all the students. So students, my request is everyone practice the typing. Okay. Like what do you have to do? AS only with the middle row you practice. After you complete practice with the middle row, what is middle row? ASDFG semicolon LKJH space ASDFG semicolon LKJH. So this is, you have to practice, you have to repeat, tell and practice. Then only that will strike in your mind. Okay, so practice well, then definitely you can do a faster typing. Got it, students? So that's all for today's class. So today we started with a pointing device which is called mouse, right? So we studied about mouse and what are the functions of the keys of mouse. Okay, like a left click, right click, double click, click and drag, blocking, everything we have seen, mouse functions. Then we studied about positioning the fingers on the keyboard. Okay, typing ergonomic we studied. Under typing ergonomic means which is necessary and which gives a logistic support for you to improve the for effective and efficiency typing. Okay. So typewriting skills are very important when you go for a particular field in information technology. So if you are using your fingers to type like 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, please avoid that. You're not supposed to do it. Okay. So just keep it in mind how to type it. You have a 3 rows, upper row, middle row, and then bottom row. How to place fingers. You have to always keep it in the home keys. And the tangible lines will help you whether you have kept your fingers correctly or not. Clear? Okay. Then also we have in a keyboard, you have a number key. See, here is the number row. Okay. So here also number rows, which number you have to keep where. It's everything it's given here. So 5, the number 5 has a tangible line. Like a letter F and H has F and J has a tangible line, right? So similarly, they are called guide keys. So here the guide key in the number row, it's called number 5. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 columns are there, and how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows are there. Total 6 rows and 4 columns are there. Okay. So here, sorry, not this is RF. This is not a row. Total 5 rows only. So what is mean by RF? Ring fingers. So you have to use a ring finger, middle finger, index finger. So here it is given. For 1, you have to use a little finger. For 2, ring finger. Okay. For 3, middle finger. 4, index finger. 4, index finger. 5 is also index finger. Okay. Then 6 is also index finger. So here it is full index finger. Then 7, it's also index. 8 is middle. 9 it's right ring finger. Okay. Then 0, where is 0? 0 here it's a little finger. So this is what you have to keep your fingers. Okay. So using numeric keypad, you can do a effective typing. Okay. So here which keys are called home keys? 4, 5, 6 and this plus symbol. So these are called home keys. So in the alphabets which are called home keys, A, S, D, F, then here semicolon L, J, K. They are called home keys. In number pad, which keys are called home keys? 4, 5, 6 plus. And which is a guide key in number pad? Number 5 is the guide key. Is it clear? That's good, students. Now, let's see the successful keyboarding skill. Okay, what are the successful keyboarding skills? The following points may be kept in mind for successful keyboarding techniques. So if you keep all the points given here, you can go for a successful keyboarding. Okay, press the keys with feather touch and do not put undue pressure. So how do you press the keys? Feather touch. So feather touch means it's a soft touch. Okay, do not put undue pressure, don't give a long pressure, don't do tap tap tap. So just to give a soft touch on the fingers. So if you are pressing only one key, so even though you are holding all the 8 fingers, okay, so you are pressing only the particular key, so the remaining fingers should be on a rest position. Okay, so if you are pressing S, only S should be pressed, the remaining fingers should be on a rest position on the home row itself. Home row itself. Okay, allow your fingers to fall naturally on the keys so that each rest on the top of the next key along the same horizontal on the same horizontal line. Okay, so in the same horizontal line also the remaining fingers should be on a rest position, so you have to move your fingers naturally. Okay, you're not supposed to take your hand and then put like this, so naturally move it. Okay, so same position you have to move like this, don't do that like take one finger then take your hand then another key take your hand, likewise it's not supposed to do it, that's not a successful keyboarding skill. Okay, then while typing, release the key immediately as soon as you press it. You know, sometimes what you will do is without knowing, just you will keep hold it, what will happen, the same key will be displayed on the monitor. If you are pressing, see, when let me take a Microsoft Word, so here I'm pressing J. When I keep press, what happens, the same letter it's getting repeated again and again. So do not allow, do not just hold down the keys continuously for a long time, so then it will end up with repeating the same character on the screen. Then do not look at the keyboard while practicing, that's very important. When you practice, just keep it in mind, A, S, D, F, G, semicolon L, K, J, H. So all keep it in your mind and just to orally tell and then type it. Do not look at the keyboard. Look at the screen, what you are typing. Okay, so that is the next tip for successful keyboarding. Press the keys with equal intervals of time in rhythm. So the pressing of keys also, which should have an equal interval. Okay, the time gap should be equal. Press the keys only with the fingers allotted for them. So if it's a little finger, you have to use only little finger, don't use a middle finger or an index finger or ring finger. You have to use, if it's a little finger should be used, then you should use only little finger, otherwise you will definitely make mistake while typing, spelling mistakes will occur. Okay, so right finger should go to the right keys. Okay, then do not take any mental stress while typing, so that's a common thing. Secure typing ergonomics, maintain patience if committed mistakes at initial stage. So when you start practicing, definitely you make a mistake. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to patiently correct it. Oh, hey, I have made a mistake, then start doing it. Okay, even I think from my ninth standard only I started typing. Okay, I still remember standard 9 I have learned typewriting. Okay, I did not go for any typewriting classes. My father had a shop, he had a typewriting machine over there, so just from the typist I learned how to type it. Got it? So it's a practice. Gradually, every day I practice. Not every day. Whenever I get a time, I go to my father's shop and I practice. So it's gradually improved my typing skill, and I can do a very fast typing even now. Okay. So only practice makes you perfect. Not immediately within a day you will get practice on the keys. You have to practice on a daily basis. That is also a kind of skill. Okay, then next one, maintain a balance between speed and accuracy. So you may think that you want to type very speedily, but at the same time you should write correctly, accurate information you have to type it. Okay, so don't think that you want to write it in speed. If you make it in speed, you may make a mistakes. So relax, the accuracy it's also important. Okay, as both are equal and important, do not sacrifice accuracy for speed. Don't make mistakes, that's what they are telling. To gain mastery of computer keyboard, undertake repeated practice of typewriting words, sentences, passages and figures without looking at the keyboard. So once you started practicing the keys of 3 rows completely, then take your textbook, open any of your textbook, keep it on the right side. Okay, just to look at the textbook, what it is written, you just type it. Initially, you may make mistake, but gradually you will improve your speed typing with accurate one. Okay, so this is what for today's portion. Okay, so today we studied about how to place the keys, fingers on the keys, and how to type it with the 3 rows. I'm repeating again, there are 3 rows of alphabets in the keyboard. That is a upper row, middle row, bottom row. First, we have to do with we studied with the home keys, then upper keys, then lower keys. That is the bottom row we studied about. And practice exercises are given. So as I said, please practice the same if you have a computer at your home. Got it, students? That's good. Also read the same chapter from your textbook. See you on Thursday. Until then, stay home, stay safe. Have a great day, students.